if you've decided to design your life on purpose, that means that you're going to pay attention to your thoughts and thus your words and your actions. And being present like that, being in the moment, is a spiritual practice. And part of any good spiritual practice involves looking to others for guidance and help. And there are some really great books out there. And I'm going to share some of my favorite books in my collection with you in this video series. The first of which is called The Untethered Soul. And it's written by Michael Singer. This is one of the best books in my collection. And when I meet people who are really struggling, this is one of the 3 books that I generally recommend. And I put my favorite quotes from this book in the slideshow that follows, in no particular order. And I hope that you hear something that you really like, and I hope you go out and you buy the book, and that you read something that speaks to you, and that you better your life, and thus begin to design your life on purpose. So enjoy the slideshow. Every slide passes after 20 seconds. So if the quote's done being read, just hang in there. After 20 seconds elapse, it'll go to the next one. Have a good day. The natural ups and downs of life can either generate personal growth or create personal fears. Which of these dominate is completely dependent on how we view change. When a problem is disturbing you, don't ask, what should I do about it? Ask, what part of me is disturbed by this? You will not be able to solve anything outside until you own how the situation affects you inside. The sun does not shine differently on different people. If you're good, it shines on you. If you did something bad, it shines on you. It's the same with the inner energy. The only difference is that with the inner energy, you have the ability to close up inside and block it. When you are unable to allow life's events to pass through you, they stay inside and become a problem. These patterns may be held within you for a very long time. The reward for not protecting your psyche is liberation. You are free to walk this world without a problem on your mind. You're just having fun, experiencing whatever happens next. You are not your thoughts. You are aware of your thoughts. You are not your emotions. You feel your emotions. You are not your body. You look at it in the mirror and experience this world through its eyes and ears. You are the conscious being who is aware that you are aware of these inner and outer things. Consciousness has the tendency to focus on disturbance, and disturbed energies inside are no exception. These disturbed energies will draw your consciousness to them, but you do not have to let this happen. You really do have the ability to disengage and fall back behind them. The key is to understand that if you don't let go immediately, the disturbing force of the activated energy draws the focus of your consciousness. As your consciousness gets immersed in the disturbance, you lose your clear seat of self. It happens instantaneously. Once you fall from your seat of relative clarity, you're under the mercy of the disturbed energy. If that blockage is stimulated by an ongoing situation, you may stay down there for a long time. You may feel that you have to do something drastic. You may want to leave your husband or wife, or move, or quit your job. The mind starts saying all kinds of things because it doesn't like this place and it wants to get away from it any way it can. Only you can take inner freedom away from yourself or give it to yourself.
Nobody else can. It doesn't matter what others do unless you decide that it matters to you. Play with letting go and falling back behind this sense of being bothered. The prerequisite to true freedom is to decide that you do not want to suffer anymore. You must decide that you want to enjoy your life. Events don't determine whether or not you're going to be happy. They're just events. You determine whether or not you're going to be happy. It's bad enough that your happiness is conditional upon your own behavior. When you start making it conditional upon other people's behavior, you're in serious trouble. As you grow spiritually, you will realize that your attempts to protect yourself from your problems actually create more problems. The purpose of spiritual evolution is to remove the blockages that cause your fear. The spiritual journey is one of constant transformation. In order to grow, you must give up the struggle to remain the same and learn to embrace change at all times. Blocked energies from the past can be released. The problem is, you either completely avoid situations that would cause them to release, or you push them back down in the name of protecting yourself. You are not your thinking mind. You are aware of your thinking mind. Your way out is just to notice who's noticing. It's really that simple. Your mind is always telling you that you have to change something outside in order to solve your inner problems. But if you are wise, you won't play this game. You have given your mind an impossible task by asking it to manipulate the world in order to fix your personal inner problems. Your mind's not qualified for that job. Fire it and let go of your inner problems instead. Every time you do something in the name of avoiding pain, that something becomes a link that holds the potential for the pain you are avoiding. Your attempt to avoid this pain has created layers upon layers of sensitivities that are all linked to the hidden pain. To be free, simply view pain as a temporary shift in your energy flow. If you relax when the pain comes up inside your heart and actually dare to face it, it will pass. Remember, if you close around something, you will be psychologically sensitive about that subject for the rest of your life. Because you stored it inside of you, you will be afraid that it will happen again. Memories collected from your past form a boundary that you intuitively want to avoid. That's natural. It's what we do with walls. We avoid running into them. But because you avoid running into them, they lock you inside their perimeter. They become your prison because they are the boundaries of your awareness. Because you're not willing to approach them, you cannot see what is beyond them. Your views, your opinions, your preferences, and your beliefs are all ways of bringing the infinite universe down to the finite, where you can feel a sense of control. If you want to go beyond your model, you have to take the risk of not believing in it. You can devote your whole life to making sure everything fits within your limited model. Or you can devote your life to freeing yourself from the limits of your model. Stress only happens when you resist life's events. If you have no preference, if the only thing you want is to remain centered, then life unfolds while you simply feel for the center.
So I hope those quotes from the Untethered Soul got you thinking. And I encourage you all to go out and buy the book. It's a really great book and one of the best in my collection. And I will see you next time when I highlight quotes from another one of my favorite books. Have a great day.